Imagine growing up believing one of the greatest stories in history, only to find out it might be completely wrong. What if Christopher Columbus didn't actually discover America? What if the truth is far stranger, and way more surprising? For centuries, schoolbooks told us Columbus bravely sailed the ocean blue in 1492 and found the New World. But dig deeper, and you'll realize this story has holes big enough to sail a ship through. From Vikings to Chinese explorers, even African sailors, history is full of claims that someone else reached America long before Columbus. So, let's unravel this mystery with a countdown of history's biggest twists that challenge Columbus's title as Discoverer of America. Number 10. The Vikings beat him by 500 years. In 1960, archaeologists uncovered a Viking settlement in Newfoundland, Canada, called Meadows. This proved Leif Erikson and Norse sailors crossed the Atlantic around the year 1000. That's almost 500 years before Columbus. The wow factor? They built homes and even left iron nails behind. Number 9. Chinese voyages of discovery. Some historians argue Admiral Zheng He's Chinese fleets might have reached the Americas in the early 1400s. The odd fact? Ancient Chinese maps exist that seem to show the Americas before Columbus. Number 8. African sailors on the Atlantic. The Mali Empire's ruler, Bakr II, sailed west with hundreds of ships around 1311. Mysterious stone carvings and cultural overlaps between Africa and ancient America hint this journey might have succeeded. Number 7. The indigenous peoples forgotten credit. Here's the biggest twist of all. People were already living in the Americas for at least 15,000 years before Columbus. Entire civilizations, Aztecs, Incas, Mayans, thrived with cities, agriculture, and astronomy. Columbus didn't discover America, he encountered it. As one native elder famously said, you cannot discover a land that already has people. Number 6. The Irish legend of Saint Brendan. Irish monks tell stories of Saint Brendan the Navigator, who may have reached North America as early as the 6th century. His voyage describes great islands across the sea. The wow factor? Modern explorers succeeded in recreating his journey. Number 5. Columbus wasn't first even in his own time. Odd fact. When Columbus arrived in the Caribbean, he thought he was in Asia. He never realized he'd reached a whole new continent. Documents suggest sailors from Portugal or even Basque fishermen may have reached American waters earlier, but kept it secret. Number 4. The Polynesian chicken clue. Archaeologists in Chile found chicken bones dating back before Columbus. And DNA shows those chickens came from Polynesia, not Europe. Translation? Polynesians might have reached South America by sailing across the Pacific. Chickens don't lie. Number 3. Columbus's brutal legacy. While celebrated as a hero, Columbus's arrival unleashed slavery, violence, and disease. The shocking fact? Within a century, up to 90% of native populations in some areas were wiped out. His discovery marked the beginning of centuries of colonization and suffering. Number 2. Why he gets the credit. So why does Columbus get the glory? Because his voyages linked Europe to the Americas permanently, opening the floodgates for colonization, trade, and global power shifts. Number 1. The real twist. The ultimate twist? Columbus's journey might not be about discovery at all, but about perspective. To Europe, he discovered America. To native peoples, he invaded it. And to history, he symbolizes how one man's story can overshadow countless others. As historian Howard Zinn once said, history is written by the victors. Which of these surprised you the most, the Vikings, the chickens from Polynesia, or the forgotten indigenous credit? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to hear what you think. And if you enjoyed unraveling this historical twist, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe for more hidden history, and check out the next video where we expose more myths you were taught in school. Because sometimes, the biggest discoveries are the lies we've been told.